Marcos, and welcome to the 2021 SMTX Hometown Holiday Shoebox Parade. I'm your host, Christy, and back again at the announcer's table with me is my co-host, Jennifer.
Hello, San Marcos. I just gotta say what a lovely day it is. The sun is shining, the birds are singing.
Those aren't birds, Jennifer. Those are the sounds of construction nearby.
Oh. Hey, look at those clouds. They almost look fake.
You know it's not fake. Our parade float organizer and park operations manager, Bert Strataman. Bert, how's it going over there?
There are a lot of floats here today.
Well then, get your game boards ready for the I Spy scavenger hunt. What do you say we get this shindig started?
Sounds good to me. And what better way to start us off than our very own Main Street program? The Main Street Float inspires the community to support local businesses by shopping small during the holidays. The bright colors reflect the vibrancy of downtown San Marcos, and the festive decor symbolizes the holiday cheer found only in the heart of our city. Look at that float, Jennifer. Next up, we have the San Marcos Homeschoolers and their Merry Christmas float.
Take a look at that tall tree and those bells and disco balls too. Woo-wee, I love it. Merry Christmas from the San Marcos Homeschoolers.
Ah, this next float is nice.
Yes, it is. It was submitted by 11-year-old Heather Loya. This is a scene from one of Heather's favorite book series, Warrior Cats. The scene is Hunter in RiverClan, and it shows Moss Spelt, a RiverClan she-cat walking down the frozen river in RiverClan territory. Her fur is a color called tortoiseshell. It took Heather 10 days to make this float.
Well, we love it, Heather.
Amy Waugh with the Real Time Realty Group submitted the next float.
And what a good-looking float it is. If you're looking for a knowledgeable realtor with deep Texas roots, call Amy Waugh with the Real Time Realty Group. Buying, selling, and investing, Amy's got you covered. Call for a free buying, selling, or investing consultation today. Jennifer, put down your phone.
What? I need a realtor.
Sometimes I just don't know what to do with you. Up next, we have the most fabulous fitness group in town, Ginger Jen and Ginger Jess of Total Wellness San Marcos. A Texas State University-based program working in partnership with the city of San Marcos, Texas State has been providing wellness fitness services to the community since 2010. Total Wellness was awarded Best of Hayes in 2019. Please visit totalwellness-sanmarcos.com for more information and come join Jen and Jess to get fit and stay fit. And to top it all off, their float smells like cinnamon. Jennifer, get your nose out of the Total Wellness float and turn your eyes to our next entry.
Hey, it's the San Marcos Regional Animal Shelter. Their float is a play on the movie Dumb and Dumber and the Mutts Cuts car. The San Marcos Regional Animal Shelter reminds you to adopt, don't shop. Check out their website and Facebook today for a list of available forever friends. Oh, look, Christy, it's Cricket Rose's float.
It sure is. Cricket's float is based on one of her favorite poems, and it features a turkey, pig, cat, and owl.
My favorite line from the poem is, "So they took it away and were married the next day by the turkey who lives on the hill."
Married by a turkey on a hill? That's an option? Wow, I did my wedding all wrong.
Coming down the street now, we have the Keep San Marcos Beautiful float.
And boy, do they do just that. Keep San Marcos Beautiful is a city initiative established in 2009 that promotes keeping the city's environment visually and physically pristine. This is achieved through litter removal and prevention, community beautification, and environmental education.
Thank you, KSMB, for helping to keep the environment in which we all live, work, and play beautiful.
Hey, what do we have here? Why, Jennifer, I think I see Alfreda Lee's float.
You sure do, Christy.
Alfreda's float is Santa's Winter Wonderland, and it sure is making me excited for Christmas. Just take a look at all that wonder.
And speaking of wonder, I'm really liking this next wonderful parade entry.
Me too. It was submitted by Sakura Loya. Sakura is 10 years old, and the cat you see in front of you is named Heathertail. Heathertail is Sakura's favorite cat from the book series Warrior Cats. Heathertail is from the Wind Clan and is hunting outside of the Wind Clan camp entrance. It took Sakura 7 days to make this float. Great job, Sakura, and great job to Parks and Recreation too.
Yep, that's their Wreaths Across America float you see coming up next. Remember, honor and teach is the theme of this year's event.
Make sure to join the Parks and Recreation Department on December 18th as wreaths are placed on over 700 veteran graves in the San Marcos City Cemetery. You can sponsor a wreath or register to volunteer at wreathsacrossamerica.org/TX0916.
Ooh, what are you oohing about, Christy?
The Simmons family float. Take a look.
Ooh, I really like that one. The Simmons family encourages you to use what you've got to create beauty and reimagine the holidays in color. This mom and daughter duo shared a craft room and spent time during the pandemic making and creating things that bring joy to the world.
Lily Rose, I hope you are listening because my, oh my, we think your float is great. There's so much sparkle, and I just love your creative use of craft supplies.
The Parks and Recreation Department Lifeguard float is up next. The lifeguards provide aquatic programming, and this float represents their joy for the holidays. Take a look at the lap swimmers on that float.
Fa la 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 la.
Christy?
Yes?
What you doing?
Just singing along with the choir on this next float. It's from an anime show called Demon Slayer. Kids and teens like this show, so Vanessa Vega decided to do it as a Christmas-themed float for everyone to see. The main characters are front and center, while some other characters are singing as a choir group.
The Mermaid Society float is splashing its way down the street now. Fins, fun, and friends to the environment is what this organization is all about.
From mermaid capital vibes to patriotic feelings, next up is Kaya Jackson and her USA Army-themed red, white, and blue float. Thank you, Kaya, for honoring the Army and those who serve with such a great float.
City of San Marcos Neighborhood Enhancement coming through.
That's right, Jennifer. The Neighborhood Enhancement Department's Block Party Trailer Float is reminding citizens today that the Block Party Trailer is available for individuals and groups to borrow from the city to host your next neighborhood event. To find out more, visit sanmarcostx.gov/blockparty. Not now, Jennifer. Visit the website later.
Okay. Oh wow, take a look at that float.
Wow, indeed. This one was submitted by the Coker May family. It is Christmas at the farm. The Coker May family does not live, nor have they ever lived, on a farm, but they liked the water tower in the craft store, so they just had to get it and use it on their float. They did let us know that if they did live on a farm, they wouldn't be having snowball fights where farm animals are running willy-nilly. That's too funny, Coker May family.
Next up, we have a positively prehistoric float made by my very own nephew, Hunter. Hunter made this float because he loves the movie Jurassic Park and also because his most favorite aunt, me, is the host of this great event.
Way to toot your own horn, girl.
Toot toot.
Coming up the street now, we've got the City of San Marcos Planning and Development Services Department float featuring the Vision SMTX Comprehensive Plan Rewrite Project. Vision SMTX is an important project that will establish the goals and vision for the future of San Marcos for the next 10 to 20 years. As part of the project, they're asking the community what you'd like to see accomplished for the topics that are most important to you, such as housing, transportation, parks, or arts and culture. These topics are key in planning for future generations. You can get involved at visionsmtx.com.
Don't side-eye me, Christy. I'm not on their website yet.
I was actually just admiring your outfit. What's it the kids say? You slay!
Maybe don't try to be cool, Christy. But speaking of another kind of sleigh, take a look at Santa's sleigh on this next float submitted by Samantha Gronsky.
Samantha is a local homeschooler who loves all things cars. This is her concept for a new sleigh for Santa. Her advertisement states, This is the new and improved Santa sleigh. Santa is sporting silver goggles and has a built-in shield to protect him from the worst of storms. This Christmas, you will be getting your presents delivered 2 times faster.
Samantha certainly has a career in marketing. I'm sold.
Me too. And I think Isaac Loya just sold me on my next book to read. Isaac is 7 years old, and this float took him 8 days to build. The scene you see here is from the book series Warrior Cats, which Isaac loves reading the graphic novels for. This scene is Isaac's favorite cat, Graystripe, hunting and mentoring Snowpaw.
That's one good-looking float, Isaac. Who do we have next, Christy?
It's Community Action, Inc. of Central Texas. The SMTX Youth Task Force is a subcommittee of the Core 4 Partnership. They were formerly known as the San Marcos Youth Commission and are now currently housed at Community Action, Inc. of Central Texas. The Core 4 Partnership, which consists of the City of San Marcos, Hays County, San Marcos CISD, and Texas State University, helps to guide the initiatives of the youth services. The Youth Task Force is excited to participate in this year's parade and is actively recruiting new members from grades 9 through 12 in the greater San Marcos area. All youth are always welcome to join. Happy holidays from the SMTX Youth Task Force.
Happy holidays, Youth Task Force.
Jennifer, take a look at Carol Horton's float. Do you remember her float from last year?
I sure do. Wow, Carol, you outdid yourself again. Peace Through Music is the title of Carol's float. As a longtime advocate for both music and peace, Carol loves performing music and learning about other cultures through their own native music and musicians. Carol hopes that you may find the opportunity over these holidays to connect with others through the experience of music.
We hope so too, Carol. Here comes the San Marcos Convention and Visitor Bureau.
The San Marcos Convention and Visitor Bureau, also known as Visit San Marcos, promotes San Marcos as a destination for conferences, events, and leisure travelers. They make sure visitors know about the fun and unique things to do here during their stay. This float shows off one of the many cool experiences that can be found in San Marcos. Skydiving at Skydive Spaceland San Marcos. Let's go skydive, Christy.
Jennifer, do you even like heights?
Good point. Let's take a look at Bella Gronsky's float instead. Bella is a local homeschooler who adores Christmas. Her float represents Christmas morning and the excitement of seeing all the presents under the tree from Santa and her family.
Well done, Bella. And well done, City of San Marcos Resource Recovery. This city department is dedicated to providing an integrated solid waste system that includes recycling and compost programs, community cleanups, household hazardous waste drop-off, and more.
That's one nice looking recycle truck.
And here's something else nice. It's the City of San Marcos Communications Department's float.
Hey, that's my department. Our float features Whoville and the Grinch celebrating the holidays with a bang.
Well, you done good, Communications.
Here we have another city department, the GIS Work Group. The GIS Work Group at the City of San Marcos works across departments to provide geospatial information and applications to city employees and the public. Location-based data is used to enhance city operations, improve decision-making, and provide excellent customer service. Visit the Open Data portal to find the city's publicly available apps and data for download at opendata.sanmarcostx.gov.
Again, Jennifer, put down your phone and look at these websites later.
Whoops.
Next up is the San Marcos Fire Department. I just love their little red fire truck, don't you, Jennifer?
I sure do. Hey, why don't we check in with Bert and see how things are going? Bert?
There's no more floats.
Well, folks, I guess that means our second annual SMTX Hometown Holiday Shoebox Parade has come to an end. If you played along with the I Spy games, don't forget to take a picture of your game card and email it to jmach@sanmarcostx.gov to be entered into the drawing for some swag. One child and one adult winner will be chosen.
We had such a great turnout for the parade. Thank you to all of our parade participants.
And thank you to Bert, our parade organizer. What did you think of today's parade, Bert?
There were a lot of floats here today.
All right. Alrighty then, on behalf of the City of San Marcos, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving and happy holidays.